YouTube land, what's up? It's your girl here, Makar from Cougar's Closet. How y'all feeling today? So, let me see what time it is, y'all. It is 4:31 Thursday, yeah. So, I'm here, y'all, tonight, and this is kind of rated R, so, in a nice way, though, in a polished way, yeah. So, if you have to get the kids out the room, get them out the room. But it'll be polished, the conversation. Well, don't worry, I got you on that, yeah. It'll be real polished. But here's the deal, I wanted y'all to come tonight because you are going to witness your first outer body experience with me. Now, let me lay down the rules and the format to this, right? So it goes like this, whatever your outer body experience is, that's just what your outer body experience is, right? Yeah. Whatever in your mind, whatever, you refer back to that, yeah. And so let me say this. Now, ain't it polished? I'm keeping it polished, y'all, right? Let me say this. In my dome, in my Cougar's Closet, I don't discriminate. So, whatever your outer body experience here tonight with me is, that's just what your outer body experience is with me. See, y'all didn't know I could do that, did you? Mm-hmm. Yep. Y'all gonna quit playing with the kid. Yep. I don't know why y'all think I'm something to play with. I am not for play. No. But I use it in a good way, though. Now imagine if I had to use it in a bad way. Back to what I was saying, right? We having an outer body experience. You having one with the Cougar for the first time. So I told you that I don't discriminate. So whoever, whatever your poison is, that's just what that thing is. Ow. Yeah, you get it on, baby. So let me ask this, right? And I might be saying too much, so I'm not gonna really say that. Yeah, some stuff ain't meant for the air. But if I ever went backstreet or got a show offer or something, I talked to y'all in that type of form where I'm on the platform and I can really blow on y'all the way I want to. But right now I have to follow the guidelines here, right? So I'm gonna bring the fire down medium because it was blazing hot. I know. It was hot. Ooh, still shaking. Yep. Gotta breathe, y'all. But anyway, I was gonna say way, and then my way got mixed up with who, and it came out well, anyway, the mind of a nerd. But anywho, back to this outer body experience that I was talking about. So it's like this, right? I want y'all to do me a favor, right? Oh yeah, and I was back on the track. I was trying to say something, keeping it polished as I could. Yeah. So it's I have been in the presence of a lot of guys, right? And that has really been my thrill. I've always wanted to live my life. And boy, have I lived my life. But it came some war wounds with it, because some people you do get stuck on. And some people it's just hide tonight and buy tonight, I used to really kick it the way I want to kick it, So, back to the assignment I was giving y'all, right? I know I'm trying to get the fire down, at least put it back on me. smoky and steamy in the place. I know. Would I be wrong if I told you right now you are talking to Erotica? Oh, so y'all see how my mind goes back and forth. I have so much stuff, but I had to let y'all know who y'all talking to tonight. Y'all talking to Steamy Erotica, yeah. Yeah, that's another person that y'all don't. So there's the Cougar. There's my cat. There is Steamy Erotica that you are just now meeting for the first time. There's Miss Manson, the crazy lady. That woman can get it going. Like I'm so glad I found a way to make her sleep longer now. Yeah. But as we'll go on, you'll meet all these different people. Like you will. And so back to what I was saying, right? So in my day, I have really had a nice amount of, whatever. And so think back your assignment to like, was there ever event that you had, even though you might be married now or whatever, right? Where somebody really just blew your mind? Ever witnessed that, even if it wasn't, but only for one night? Have you ever connected with somebody that just blew you away? Have you ever? Oh. So now it's story time, right? And I'm going to name this outer body experience story time. But everybody has a way, that they might get a chance to connect with like something real dope, And so I got the chance, right? And so, there was this guy, and he, was a lot like me. And he's the only guy I've met out my whole journey that I really connected to like that. And I cannot forget about him to this day. And he was like no good for me. And I knew that, right? And so y'all got these little bumps on my lip or whatever. But don't worry, they hard pus, because I gotta keep pussing them. But I get those from time to time. But anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all about this cat. He was like me, and this was my first and only time that I've connected to somebody that really rode my vibe. Yeah. Y'all can look at this like a Betty Ray song. Tonight is the night. It's like that, but in the YouTube form. And so, like, his vibe was like this, right? He was like me. He was Moony. He was Pluto. He was out of space, right? He was like the stars and the moon. He was like astrology. Like, for real, he was the Taurian in the sky. He was the Scorpion in the sky. He was the crab. Like, he was the Aquarian in the sky. Like, he was the Leo in the sky. He was the Sagittarius in the sky. He was the Aries in the sky, He was all of these things in the sky. And so I met him on the job, right? And so, every guy kind of has like a celebrity that they look up to, and they like kind of follow these trend, right? So his trend happened to be the same one that mine was, Future, the rapper Future. Because Future is Pluto. I mean, this guy was Pluto. Like I know the type of people that I connect with. They're eccentric, they are electrifying because they're full of electricity. And so this guy kind of had like the ways like Future. And like I said, he had the mind out of space like mine. And it was like That was the first time I ever met somebody and ever went out of space. And it was like this. He knew that I loved to rap and to make rhymes up my head and freestyle. So that's how he basically grabbed me, right? And our flow was like this, y'all. I'm just telling y'all about that one that did something like I would have married him, like, for real. He was younger than me, of course. And he had the body of a stallion. And he was ripped. He was skinny. He looked like Skeletor or something. Yeah. Oh. He would wear these t-shirts that was cut like Blade, like the Terminator. Yeah. Oh. And he had these dreads, and they were so clean, and they were so nice, and they were so natural. Yeah. And y'all, when I tell y'all, everybody wanted this man. Everybody. Nobody discriminated. Everybody wanted him. This thing was deeper than rap. Yeah. But back what I was saying, right? So he, oh yeah, one more thing about his work ethic. He come through the door with his little Bob Marley dreads, and they were so clean, and they was like rolls straight coming down. And when he take them down, he shake them some guns, and you could see every part in his head. He was clean with it. And so he was like a lead or whatever, right? And when he come through his work ethic, like he come through bucking like a stallion. That was his flow. He been there kicking. He was the black Lone Ranger. He been there bucking and kicking a stallion, throwing his hair. He was kicking. That's his flow. He jumping from one cave, making sure they doing what they supposed to be doing, like he was with the whole program. He ran the flow, and everybody wanted him. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Everybody wanted him. Yep, everybody. Yep, everybody wanted him. But back to what I was saying, right? So he had grabbed me because he knew I was making music at the time in Atlanta. I was actually going to studios recording. So he knew how to rap. And he had a real fly style of rap. And it was kind of like Future, but it was mixed with his own. It was out of space. It was different. It was dope. And then, like, he described my rhythm of my way of rap of saying things that don't make sense, but then come around and make those things make sense. He was like, I don't understand how you write rap and you are able to not make it make sense and then turn around and make it make sense like a puzzle. He's like, you rap like a puzzle. So this was our flow, y'all. This is how we would kick it. Out of space. We go to his house, right? To his apartment or whatever, right? And so, when we would go to his apartment or whatever, like, we would always start the night off, you know, with the cigarettes and the alcohol, you know, whatever the party consisted of, you know, we would kick it, you know. And he was standing on one side of the room at the corner of the bed, right? And I was standing high up at the other side, like he was on his throne and I was on my throne. And we would like drink and, you know, whatever, kick it. Music, you know, because we battling. We finding instrumentals off the YouTube or something. We find some big place where they make beats online, instrumentals. And he turned me on to a funky beat, you know. And this went on for weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months and months, y'all. And this guy was younger than me. And so, we would kick it or whatever. And we would rap like he'd stand on his throne and I would stand on mine. And we would freestyle. He showed me his way and I'm showing him mine. We battle till about 4 in the morning. Battle, rapping. And then after that, when we got tired of rapping and listening to music, right, we lived on Pluto. When we got tired of battling and rapping and listening to music, we shower and bathe or whatever and get ready for bed or whatever. Because, see, when we was rapping earlier, we was Compton. We was Crucial Conflict. We was Project Pat. We was Coming for Blood. We was Scarface. So when we convert over, for the night, rest of the night or whatever, after we tired of drinking and, tired of smoking cigarettes and Black and Milds or whatever the party, drinking vodka, whatever the party would consist of, right? After we get ready for bed, we lay down or whatever, and then came on the tenderness, yeah. See, we made love in a different form. We made love in a rap form, rap battle, and this went on for a long time. And then, we follow it out, with physical, yeah. I know it's out of space, I know. It was out of space. We do that all the time. That was how we made love. We battled, Yeah. I would be with him on the weekends, when I get off work or whatever. And we'd be in this little one-bedroom apartment battling on a spiritual form, taking our frustration out, because y'all, I'm telling you, we was talking Kumo did iced tea on them beats. We was talking it. And then when we got to lay down, it was like that. It was Pluto. It was out of body. Yeah. That's the kind of rhythm we had. And he liked reggae. He liked all kind of music, It was just, I never saw a man that looked like that before in my life. And every woman at the job had their way with him. Every woman. And nobody even cared that man had that whole warehouse under surveillance. Yeah. My mama told me that man got your nose so wide open he could drive a transferred truck up through it. Anytime that man called, baby, I was on demand. I was busting through the door. I was doing it. It was steamy, y'all. It was hot. It was hot. It was hot. See, I kept it classy, didn't I? But that's story time. Y'all didn't even know I could do that, did y'all? Yep. Good.